Good morning, everyone. I feel like I'm always walking this way. I always say the same thing, but today we're doing a what I eat in a day. What's new? I figured it's a Monday. It's a great way to stay accountable and start the week right. I stepped on the scale this morning. I had an amazing week last week. I've officially lost 40 pounds since the baby was born. Yes. But today is a new day. I can see the dog like running in the backyard. Today's a new day, and I'm actually not going to start with coffee this morning. I may have that a little bit later. This morning, I'm gonna start with a 32-ounce cup of water. This is a cup that they give you in a hospital. Whether you're having surgery or you're having a baby, you always get one of those cups, and it's 32 ounces of water. So technically, 2 of these makes up your 64 ounces of water for the day. And when we came home from the hospital, Robbie and I would fight over this cup, but today it's mine. So I'm gonna start with 32 ounces of water, and then cereal this morning. I'm gonna have Cinnamon Crunchy Oat cereal with some almond milk. I'm just gonna pour some almond milk in there. I'm gonna pour about a half of a cup, but I never ever drink the milk, so I only count it as a fourth of a condiment for the milk. But that's what we're having for breakfast this morning. I've got to clean up this house. We came home from my parents' house this weekend. I did not get a chance to clean the house before we left, which is something I like to do. And then when we got home yesterday, if you didn't know, shameless plug, I just started a new business on Etsy. It is all baby onesies, baby bows, baby stuff, and I'm loving it. But I had a whole bunch of packages come in with like supplies that I needed yesterday, and so there's like trash and just like packing stuff all over my table. And so I got to get that done, and then I got to package my first order to be shipped out. I'll leave the link in the description to our Etsy shop. It's called Blue Eyed Baby Co. All one word. And right now we've got about 17 listings, but I definitely plan on adding a whole bunch more this week. I have some new fabric coming in for bows and some new designs that I designed that I want to print out for onesies. So be looking at that. If you know someone who's having a baby, you're having a baby, you just want to gift someone with some stuff, head there. I'm working really hard on it, but it's something that I really love. So shameless plug over. I'm gonna make my breakfast and then I'll give you a look. So I've been playing on the floor with the baby and getting stuff done, and it's been about 2.5 hours, and I'm actually kind of hungry. So my favorite bar right now, it changes all the time. Bless you! It changes all the time, is the Silky Chocolate Peanut Butter Bar. One thing that I haven't done that I've heard is really good is warming it up, which I never thought about, but I keep mine in the refrigerator all the time, and it's really good. So I bet it's pretty good warmed up too. So I'm gonna do that really quickly. But I'm gonna put it on a plate, not just stick it in there with the wrapper on. That'd be crazy. Oh, we even have these little plates for my birthday. Okay, so as you can see, it's puffed up a little bit. Smells super good in here. And like little things like this that just jazz up your feelings. If you're getting a little tired of them, try microwaving them. Try throwing them in the refrigerator. Try adding cream cheese to them. There's all kinds of things you can do. So I'm excited about this. Whoever told me that, oh, this is amazing. I'm hoping I don't have chocolate on my lips. Okay, so something I wanted to chat about really quickly. Somebody asked me on Instagram the other day why I don't show Avery in these vlogs or in these videos. And it's not because I don't want to, believe me. I love her, I adore her, I want to show her off to the world. I think she's just the most beautiful little baby. And she's so funny, and she's so cute, and she's getting so smart, and obviously I love her a lot. But there are a couple of reasons why I don't show her on this channel. Number one, because there's a big hit right now, and not a hit as in a good thing, on family channels or videos that have children in them, just because there was a huge scandal. I don't know how long ago. Anyway, so videos that have little kids in them, they are taking the comments off of. Well, a lot of the times we have good conversation, and that's part of our community is the comments. So I don't want to lose that. And that's actually probably the biggest reason. We do have a family vlog though. It's called Simply Sarvis. It's not filled with videos just yet, but she's only 2 months old, so we're working on it. But if you want to see sweet little Avery, she's gotten so big since when she was born. Oh, she's gorgeous. You can head on over to Simply Sarvis. I'll leave the description down in the link, but I thought I would give a little explanation on that because I did get asked that the other day on Instagram, and I realized I hadn't ever said like, oh, this is why. So Anyway, I'm gonna finish this and then Little Miss and I have to go get some groceries and I'll even show you our grocery order. Okay, I had to come back on because I took another bite of this. If I'm home, I'm never not microwaving this again. It tastes seriously like a brownie. Like it tastes like a brownie that's just come out of the oven. It's so good. Definitely try this if you have not. And I bet it'd be pretty good with the cookie dough one too. I don't have any of those right now, but I almost said I don't have any of those in stock. I don't have any of those right now, but I'm definitely not ever not microwaving this again. So like I promised, I'm gonna go ahead and do a grocery haul for you. Starting with, we need a dog food, waters. That's usually for Avery's formula. Making the bottles and stuff, we just use water bottles. It's much easier. I've got green beans because we're having roast this week and I always put green beans with roast and we always have friends over when we have roast because it makes a lot. Cauliflower rice because I'm making a couple different recipes this week with cauliflower rice. One of them is going to be on Meals in the Making this week. It's delicious. I cannot wait to share it with you. I've got brown gravy mix, Italian dressing mix, and ranch mix because it's going to go, that goes with my roast. If you have not seen that recipe, it's super good. It's called Mama's Pot Roast and it's in, I think, one of the early Meals in the Makings. Robbie needed some ground beef. Here is the huge roast. This was all they had because I searched and searched and searched their website. And it's hard right now because of the pandemic. We're doing curbside and you can't go in and just grab the things that you would normally get. So it was very expensive and it's very large, but we'll make do. I've got some pepperoni, a pizza crust, mozzarella, meatballs, and provolone cheese, and marinara sauce. That's gonna go for a recipe that Robbie's having for dinner on Wednesday. We always have our friends over on Wednesday. We call it family dinner. That's what they're gonna have. I'm gonna have something different, but it's a new recipe that I'm trying for them. And then lastly, just some almond milk. We have vanilla for cereal and things, and then Robbie cooks with the original. But that is our groceries for the week. Okay, time for another fueling. And I was like, Robbie, I don't know what I should have because he just had lunch. And I'm honestly not super hungry, but it's time to eat. So that's how I know that I've been like doing this for a while. That typically happens when you're in fat burn, at least for me it does. I will forget to eat if I don't have a timer. And by the time it is time to eat, I'm not that hungry. But that's okay. So Robbie was like, why don't you make a waffle? Perfect. So I'm gonna make a sweet blueberry biscuit into a waffle. Very simple, very easy to do, and I'll show that to you. Okay, so I just add the blueberry biscuit mix into a bowl. And then I pour in about a tablespoon of egg beaters. I honestly eyeball it. The thing with egg beaters is you do not have to count it as anything, no condiment, healthy fat, protein, unless you're using more than 1/4 of a cup of it throughout the day. And I just usually put in about a tablespoon worth, and then I add water to it to make it waffle consistency. And that is literally all I do. Ta-da! Doesn't that look delicious? That actually made more like 2.5 waffles. On top of it, I just have a tablespoon of really, really runny chocolate PB2. So I just added extra water so that I could get enough to make and cover all this. But it looks and smells so good. Maybe I am a little bit hungry. I wanted to give y'all some variety today, but this was too stinking good. I'm gonna do it again. I'm just gonna warm this up for like 15 seconds. I know that that's like, I've already had that today, but it was so good. I'm gonna have to order like more of these boxes next time, like maybe 10. Okay, I'm gonna try and talk semi-quietly because the baby's asleep right here, but we eat out for dinner usually on Monday nights because I have coach trainings. And it's just easier to have something that we can just go grab really quick before the coach calls and all that stuff. I'm gonna show you what we're having tonight. And we actually tried something new. We usually go for like Chipotle, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, things like that. Things that I know I can get a lean and green approved meal. Well, this was on the dining out guide, and truly, I took a bite of it already and almost forgot to show y'all. Truly, I think this might be my new go-to. It's so good. So you've probably heard of the blackened tenders from Popeyes, and if not, you need to do it. It's so delicious. Dipping it in a little bit of ranch and then green beans, and this is a full lean and green for the evening, and it is so good. I will definitely be doing this again. And Robbie is trying the new, well, it's not so new anymore, but the chicken sandwich from Popeyes. What do you think?
That's pretty good.
Is it better than Chick-fil-A's?
It's different. I like them both.
Okay, he's spoken. Okay, so it's my last feeling of the day. I always forget that I'm doing these until after I've showered, and then I look absolutely nuts because I have no makeup on, my hair is wet, it's the end of the day, so please excuse this. Please excuse the dog eating in the background. I'm just gonna close out this video. So for my last feeling of the night, as always, I think I've done this probably at least the last 2 weeks in a row. I'm having a brownie, the one with the Greek yogurt chips in it, so good. And then on top of it, of course, I've got 1 tablespoon of regular PB2. I ran out of hazelnut, or chocolate PB2, hazelnut PB2. Either way, it's really good. So this is just regular PB2. And that means that I've used everything for the day. All my condiments, all my healthy fats, my snack, it's all been used. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for always watching. Y'all are always so wonderful about leaving really nice comments and just being really, really supportive. So let me support you as well. I want to start a new thing. If you've got something that you have just really accomplished as far as like a non-scale victory or a scale victory, drop that down in the comments and I would love to read them and recognize you and just congratulate you, because this is not an easy journey. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'll leave my Etsy shop link down below, shameless plug. I want to thank you guys so much. I love you all and God bless you.